Hello my dear students, welcome to one more amazing session from NEET-level. This is Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. How are you all? Can you all able to see me? Can hear me? Please give me confirmation in the chat box so that we can start the class. आज हम पेश करने वाले हैं Chemical Kinetics, the most important and the core topic of the physical chemistry. So this Chemical Kinetics, I want to take two different sessions. In today's part is session 1, where you are going to see the rate of a reaction and average rate and differential rate and order and molecularity, and some tricks and tips at the end of this session as well. So please like this session and share with your friends and subscribe to NEET-level NEET YouTube channel. Right. So before going for this chemical kinetics, just I want to tell you, this chemical kinetics can carry one question from the NEET examination directly. There is no assumption in that. So one question, 4 marks is in your pocket at the end of your session. Bacho, this is a 12th standard topic. So those who are attending this session, 12th standard, and also droppers, it is going to be a super awesome session. And let us go into the details. Before going for this chemical kinetics, I just want to talk about some 2-3 topics like Atreya and score and exam package. Let's see here. This is Atreya program. NEET-level by Sri Chaitanya Academy is providing you Atreya program. It is launched. It is the most powerful program for the NEET repeaters. In India, we are making you from the state of I didn't do to I will do it. So this is a slogan for these NEET droppers. And so this is Atreya program, India's most powerful NEET repeaters program, which includes P square CB. So what is this P square CB? Here children, when you see the 2025 NEET examination paper, physics is the difficult subject for you. Bacho, not only for you, for the entire students, physics is the toughest subject. Physics slapper like anything, isn't it? Yes. And we want to take this physics on us, and we make the physics is going to be super easy as you do physics, as you do biology and chemistry. Really, it is awesome program. It is a P square CB program where physics, you are going to have a double practices and the double focus. And we can see this Atreya program. It is given in the description box. Please click that link and just go through the details about the Atreya program, India's most powerful program for NEET repeaters. So it is a revolutionizing NEET preparation for P square CP. So let me just give you the brief introduction about the course programs and the particulars. The batch started May 23rd. So don't worry, the batch started on May 23rd, and every week new batches are going to be commenced. And if you enroll in that, you will be allocated in the new batch. Don't worry, beta. And you are going to see the classes Monday to Saturday, and Sunday ko chutti hai. और Sunday आप assessment कर सकते हैं, or you can write a test, part test, or any PYQs, you can do it. And also see these every day 3 sessions will be there. You see, the program is designed in such a way that it is scientifically designed, and it is going to be less pressure on the student. You will be doing the NEET preparation unknowingly well and without any pressure. That is the specialty of this Atreya program. Each session of comprised of 90 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes. And you can see 3 classes per day. उसमें 2 concept class होगा, एक practice class भी होगा. So taking the concept class, so हमारा काम हो गया. और आपका रिजल्ट कौन जिम्मेदारी है? आपको प्रैक्टिस भी करना है ना? Yes, we are taking the practice lead from our side. And very important, classes per week, Monday to Saturday, 18 classes per week, my dear students. In these 18 classes, you will be having very important double practice class for physics, mind it. And in that you can see interactive classes by expert faculties, 465 classes, and in that you are going to have dedicated practice session 120 hours. See the balance, 465 we are going to deliver the lecture, and 120 we will make you to sit and work in our presence. And you see, this is a super awesome program. You can see batch size for the practice class is just 20 to 25. in any online platform in India, I can say nobody is going to giving this. In a batch, you may be sitting in 1 in hundreds, so you just sit and understand if you can, otherwise you don't. But here 20 to 25 students are there in the program. It can give a live discussion with your faculty and a live interaction with your faculty, a customized doubt resolution with the faculty. Yes, this is going to be very, very important, bacho. And after class, revision notes will be given to you automatically, PDF will be given. There will be 240 DPPs will be there, which comprises of questions based on the real-time NEET examination. And total coverage of the 11th standard and 12th standard will be there. Yes, these are the best features of the Atreya program. And Violet, it is there in the description box. Everybody just click it. Adnan, how are you? How are you? How are you? Right. And you can see another promotion here. It is the best for you score examination. India's largest scholarship examination. Yes, we are in a search of the India's the brightest minds, brightest young minds. Good afternoon, Ayub. Okay, so what is this score examination? It's a scholarship test. Any student studying between grade 3 to grade 11 can attend this examination. So this examination categorized based on the standard you enroll, and you will be given various insights once you got it. So it is encouragement for the students, and 202.5 crore cash rewards are there. Yes, and direct cash rewards will be given, and also 350 crore worth of scholarship will be given. Arey, what is this figures? Because Sri Chaitanya Academy, India's most leading unicorn education platform. We have lakhs of students, right? And we have the crores of revenues. In that, we, Sri Chaitanya Academy, want to give this 2.5 crore cash rewards and 350 crore rupees scholarship to encourage the bright minds in India. Yeah, love from Kashmir. Thank you very much. Thank you. And you know, in this you can see exciting gadgets will be given to you, like tablets and laptops as a gift. Okay, once you deserve to get that. And up to 100% scholarships. Once you select any course, if you want to join, you will be offering a scholarship over here, my dear children. And also you can see NASA trips also there. Ready? NASA trips also there. So you may be a student of Sri Chaitanya, you may be a student of any other institute, doesn't matter. So those who are studying from grade 3 to grade 12 are eligible to write this examination. Violet, link is available in the description box. You just click that link and enroll yourself. And you know, the examination dates are given, registration forms are given. September 28th is one examination, October 12th is another examination. For September 28th examination, you can enroll up to September 27th. For October 12th examination, you can enroll up to October 11th. है ना? So why not? So try to grab this opportunity. And you know this guy. So we want to make you to be like this Gukesh, right beta? Anyways, all the best for your score examination, India's largest scholarship examination. And my promotion is over. One more promotion is there. And you just see, whenever you are preparing for any examination in your life, I'll tell you it is important and required for a self-assessment. So once you prepared well, it is important to know where exactly you stand and what exactly your improvement areas. For that, you need an assessment platform, that is Infinity Lane by Sri Chaitanya Academy is offering a NEET test series. In this NEET test series, you will be having ultimate key to NEET success. You see the NEET result and you talk to any topper, any rank holder. If you ask them, they are going to say they prepared well and they prepared from a test series. India's the best NEET test series is given by Sri Chaitanya Academy by Infinity Lane. So grade 11 alag hai, ग्रेड 12 को अलग टेस्ट सीरीज है एंड रिपीटर्स को भी अलग टेस्ट सीरीज है बेटा. एंड वायलेट डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स लिंक इज अवेलेबल. और एक चीज है, and when you click it and if you apply YouTube 30 of coupon code enter करने तो in the YouTube 30 of if you add a coupon code automatically 30% off you are going to get. In this video if you just scroll down you are going to see the description in the bottom and you click it and you can just go through it. Okay, and it is going to be very important, and don't forget to use YouTube 30 off. And you see the features, it is based on the latest NTA examination pattern bacha, and simulates real time test taking experience. So real time test taking experience can make you to nervous free during the live examination, है ना. Generally what happens if you don't do this now during your real time NEET examination, you will be freak out, nervousness will come, you may be blank. But we have the pool of questions prepared by the expert faculty. The same questions or similar type of questions or like that questions are going to appear in a real time NEET examination. Definitely I can promise you that this test series is going to be super awesome for your NEET examination. And you don't drag on और टेस्ट सीरीज बाद में कर सकते हैं, पहले पढ़ाई करने दो. So this test series is going to be given not only as a grand test but also as a part test and topic wise test as well. And you will be having access to this Infinity Learn NEET app. So there you are going to see the direct doubt resolutions there itself. Not only you are purchasing this test series but also your doubts are going to be solved. Okay, Adnan Ayub. So my promotion is over and I just want to talk about chemical kinetics. What do you know about chemical kinetics? So promotion is over. Let us do the real time topic, core topic. Dear children, this chemical kinetics is a part of physical chemistry. This physical chemistry deals with hi Betu, Radhe Radhe, how are you? आपका तबीयत कैसे है? आप बोल रहे थे आपका तबीयत इतना अच्छा नहीं है. In the previous class आप बोल रहे थे ना, अभी ठीक है ना बेतु? And yes, chemical kinetics is a branch of chemistry which deals with study of chemical reaction speeds. Thank you, very good. Everybody please like this session who are online, like the session, okay, which deals with the speed of a chemical reaction or a rate of a chemical reaction and the factors influencing the speed of a reaction and the mechanism of the reactions based on their speeds. So this is called branch of chemical kinetics. So what are chemical kinetics details and all we are going to see. Based on this chemical kinetics only, we are going to do certain points in the organic chemistry. So to do organic chemistry, chemical kinetics is very important. And let's see here, thermodynamics, what chemical kinetics tells? Chemical kinetics tells with the speed of reaction. What thermodynamics tells? It tells about the feasibility of the reaction. You know, chemistry is all about the study of chemical reactions. So what is a chemical reaction? Reactant gives rise product. Reactant gives rise a product. है ना? So my question is that reactant gives rise a product? Is that reaction is actually possible or not? If it is possible, yes, it is feasible or possible or spontaneous. So that is explained on the basis of thermodynamics. Thermodynamics tells whether the reaction takes place or not. Now chemical kinetics tells once the reaction is started, how fast the reaction is going on, how slow the reaction is going on, and what are the possible steps they can take is discussed in the chemical kinetics. And what about equilibrium? If reactant gives rise to the product, how much product can give back to the reactant? So that is about the equilibrium. I want to say the thermodynamics, chemical kinetics and equilibrium are the core part of the physical chemistry. Actually students say na, Wherever numericals are there in chemistry, that is called physical chemistry? No, absolutely no. That is a wrong perception. Learn the subject in the core part and learn the principles based on this. Yes, agree with me? Yes, Betu and Adnan Ayub. Yes, fine. So please like the session who are online, and we'll go into the details about this. So based on the speed of a chemical reaction, the chemical reactions has been three types. One is very fast reactions. They are going to be instantaneous reaction. You see, the rate of a reaction, A gives rise to the product. Okay, the speed means to say delta A by delta T. A is the change in concentration, T is the time interval, bachcho. So instantaneous reaction. So T is very small in this. Delta T stands to 0. So that rate is going to be very small. The reactions, these reactions occur at very fast rate. Generally these reactions involve explosion reactions, ionic reactions kind of things. And example you can say AgNO3 plus NaCl gives rise precipitate of AgCl. And this precipitation takes place, you know, it takes place within 10 power minus 12 seconds. That much speed this reaction takes place. ये picosecond में खत्म होना है. And HCl react with sodium hydroxide gives rise sodium chloride and HCl, H2O. It is a neutralization reaction. This reaction is also 10 power minus 12 seconds आसपास में होगा. Such reactions are called instantaneous reactions. You know, the chemical kinetics cannot study the kinetics of the very fast or instantaneous reactions. Hi Soumya, good afternoon, how are you? And I am teaching this session as if the students don't know anything. Right from zero level, scratch level I am discussing. Those who are online, who already knew it, don't judge this class is already sir is teaching what I know, I don't want. As the subject is going in, I am going to take you to the highest depth of the subject. So you will be getting the complex concept in that simple tricks and tips will be given to you. Right? Everybody, Soumya, please like the session. And you can see another one, moderate reactions. And in the moderate reaction, delta T is in the moderate value, there you can just see. So these reactions proceed with a measurable rate. So you can measure the rate, how much speed is there, how much slow is there. So T, delta T value, you can experimentally measure it. When the bomb is exploded, you can't use a stopwatch and you can calculate how much time is taken for the bomb explosion. So chemical kinetics you can't study there, while you can do it moderate reaction. Let us say HI is decomposed to give rise H2 and I2. You can measure it and you can do it. Hena beta, Soumya, hope you are understanding. Say example here, mostly these reactions are molecular in nature. Say an example, decomposition of hydrogen peroxide bacho. Hydrogen peroxide decomposes to gives rise H2O plus O2. Decomposition of N2O5. N2O5 decomposes to gives rise N2O4 plus O2, and you can measure this change by using a stop clock, right? And other side is very slow reactions. These reactions are extremely slow. Like rusting of iron you can take. Rusting of iron you take. Iron is going to take a rust, and hydrogen plus oxygen at room temperature, it gives rise H2O. So the formation of water at room temperature is never, you can't measure it. And you take the rusting of iron, it may take 6 months or a year or 2 years. You can't do this, right? So what I want to say, very fast reactions and moderate reactions and very slow reactions. What I want to say, chemical kinetics cannot study this, whereas chemical kinetics can do this. Chemical kinetics has its limitation. It is only applicable to study these moderate reactions. So let us go into the details about the chemical kinetics foot holding step. Moderate reaction, please repeat, Soumya bacha. Okay, definitely moderate reaction jo hota hai na, and these reactions are going to take place in measurable time. So when this reaction is taking place, you can sit in the laboratory and you can measure by using a stop clock how much time it is taking place. So experimental validation you can give it. Soumya, hope you understand, right? Clear? Ek thumbs up dena if you understand those. Adnan Ayub and Betu and Soumya. So please give me a thumbs up and fire emoji in the chat so that we are going to increase the josh of the class. Thank you very much. Let's see, Soumya. So rate of a reaction. In the physics also, what is the rate? Speed, right? Okay. Speed means the change in the displacement with respect to time. Similarly, in the chemistry, the speed of a reaction or the rate of a reaction is the change in the concentration with respect to time. XYZ, very good. Ek bar thumbs up diya, and please like the session as well. Okay, so I will be very more comfortable if I say your name, right, instead of saying XYZ. Let us say, so the rate of a reaction. The rate of a reaction is defined as the change in the concentration with respect to time, and the rate decreases with the concentration of any one of the reactants, and the rate increases in the concentration of any one of the products. So that is graphically explained. Okay, that's fine. So the rate, change in concentration, rate means bacho change in concentration with respect to time taken for this. Okay, this is all about the rate. And you can say, let us consider a hypothetical reaction when 1 mole of the reactant R is converted into the product P. So if R is converted into the product P, as time proceeds, na, initially 1 liya 0 tha, and it 1 minus X hoga, ye X hoga. So concentration of the reactant is decreased with respect to time. I just want to say this is the concentration and this is going to be the time. So reactant concentration is decreased, simultaneously the product concentration is going to be increased. Hekina? And how much increase is there, how much decrease is there with respect to the time is studied here. So the change in concentration between time T2 and T1 you can see here. Let us say this is at T1 time, T2 time. So this is called as a delta T. Yes or no? Clear? So that is what we want to say. T2 minus T1, that is a delta T. This is the time taken for it. And the change in the concentration of the reactant, delta R, is said to be R2 upon R1. I just want to show you the graph as well. And the change in the concentration of the product, you can say P2 minus P1 and the time. Hence the square brackets are used to show the concentration. Active mass, if you remember equilibrium principles, right? And let us see here the graph. So when you see a graph between, first let us talk about the concentration versus time, okay? And as the time proceeds, the concentration of the reactant decreases. This is the concentration of the reactant. And at the time T1, bacho, you can say at the time T1, okay, the concentration of this is going to be R1. Okay, this is going to be R1. As the time proceeds up to time T2, and it is going to be R2. And this is going to be delta T, and this is going to be delta R. So delta R by delta T is going to be the rate of a reaction. Is that okay? Fine. And rate of disappearance, as the reaction proceeds, reactant gives rise to the product, the reactant concentration is decreasing, so reactant is disappearing, and the product is going to start appearing. This is about the P. Okay. So I mean to say the rate of disappearance of A is equal to the decrease in the concentration of R and the time taken for this, that is going to be minus del R by del T. As the time proceeds, there is an increase in the concentration of the product, that indicates the increase in the concentration of product, that is del P by del T. If you see here, bacho, here it is shown it is minus and here it is shown it is going to be plus. How it is possible? So the decrease in the concentration of the reactant with respect to time is indicated by using a negative sign, and increase in the concentration of the product is indicated by using a positive sign, and the rate is a magnitude of change in concentration by time, and rate never be negative. Rate never be negative, and the negative sign is shown to indicate this negative decrease, है ना बच्चों, right? So the rate of reaction mathematically given as, let us see, change in concentration upon time. C stands for change in concentration. Okay, minus R, decrease in concentration of reactant, and plus P, increase in the concentration of the product with respect to time. And here negative sign denotes, this is very, very important. Assertion reasoning type questions will be given in the NEET examination, and it is very, very important, bacho. Take care of this. And negative sign denotes that the reactant concentration decreases as a reaction proceeds, and the positive sign indicates that the product concentration increases as the time proceeds. And there are certain noteworthy points. Everybody please take a pen and paper and write the noteworthy points, and this kind of the sessions given by the expert faculty, if you want to have it, and you have to go to the coaching centers, you have to spend a lot of money, travel together, and but in the InfinityLearn NEET YouTube channel, it is free of cost. You need not have to pay anything. So simply sit at home and you can enjoy these sessions. So we are doing the best for the students preparing for the NEET examination, and please use this session. It is a live interactive session, radio session. Nayoga, please use the chat box for asking any kind of doubts, and for us, please like the session and share with your friends and subscribe to InfinityLearn NEET YouTube channel. Right? Talking about average rate, you can see the average rate means the rate you measure in a period of time, in a given interval of time. You can see that is called average rate. So average rate depends upon the change in concentration of substance and time taken the change to occur. And let us say A moles of A plus B moles of B gives rise to C moles of C and D moles of D. Average rate, it is going to be rate of reaction is equal to rate of disappearance of reactants. Okay, rate of reaction is going to be rate of appearance of the product. That is given as a rate of a reaction is equal to minus del A by del T. Okay, A moles of A. Okay, minus del A by del T, you can say, plus is equal to minus del B by del T. So these are the coefficients are written as A is written as 1 by A, B is written as 1 by B. So this is the rate of disappearance of A. So this is what is called as a rate of disappearance of A. Okay, and this is called as a rate of disappearance of B. Right? You don't include 1 by A into that. If you include, the numerical will go wrong. So I use a different color ink so that the circled one is rate of disappearance of reactant, my dear children, is very, very important. There, as a teacher, I am saying, there you are going to get a confusion. Right? Say, one more important thing, here it is going to be the product. Whenever the product comes, it is a positive quantity, rate of appearance of C, this, and rate of appearance of D is this. And here you can see C and D are shown in the denominator. Okay. So let us say here N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to NH3. You can say rate is equal to, so dN2 or del N2 by del T is equal to minus 1 by 3 del H2 by del T is equal to plus 1 by 2 del NH3 by del T. Now you can see the rate of disappearance of nitrogen is this much. The rate of disappearance of nitrogen is this much, you can see. Okay, so the rate of while this is going to be the rate of disappearance of hydrogen. Understanding the equation gives you a lot of impact. Soumya and Betu, beta XYZ, and NaHE3 can tell you, NaHE3 can tell you here, this is the rate of appearance of it is going to be the rate of appearance of ammonia. So what do you write and what do you see and what do you apply? This is a key point, this is a key point, and this is all about the average rate. Similarly, this is written, total rate is going to be given like this beta. Okay, any doubt? Please, my dear students, in this, understanding the rate is a key point in the total chemical kinetics. Let us go ahead and see the order molecularity, that's a different matter. We'll go for integration, differential equations and everything. And moving ahead, average rate and instantaneous rate. You can see the change in the concentration. You can see the change in concentration with respect to time. And as the reaction is proceeding, reactant concentration is decreasing and the product concentration, reactant concentration decreases, product concentration increases. I told you reactant concentration decreases. So reactant gives rise to the product. Reactant concentration is decreased. And initially this is the concentration of the reactant. R naught indicates initial concentration of the reactant. And at time t1, the concentration is going to be C1. And after some time t2, the concentration is going to be C2. That is going to be delta T. And it is going to be delta R. It is going to be change in concentration of the reactant. Yes or no? Yes or no? And the time taken for this is going to be delta T. Right? So the rate is going to be given as minus delta R by delta T. Any doubt? Any doubt? Good afternoon. I am fine. Thank you. No rest me. You attended my class long ago. And how are you doing, beta? How are you doing? Please like the session. I want to see the number of likes that is increasing during my class. Do you like this? Okay. And let us talk about the product side. As the time proceeds, product concentration is also increased. Yes, nice. Thank you. And like Maro, and it is going to be average rate is going to be minus C2 upon C2 minus C1, T2 minus T1 is equal to minus R by delta T. Why negative sign? Why negative sign? It indicates the decrease in the concentration, right? Now let us see. When this concentration of the product increases, yes, okay. When you draw a straight line, the tangent is going to give you small change that is called dc with dt. Okay, that is what is called as instantaneous rate. Instantaneous rate means, yeah, like correct. Thank you very much, Nurashmi. Average rate is the rate within the interval of time, and Instantaneous rate is the rate at that given instant of time. आपका जैसे physics में average speed and instantaneous speed dx by dt, right? So here this is what is called as instantaneous rate dc by dt, and it is going to be instantaneous rate which gives you the slope of the curve mathematically. Bacho, this is very very important. When delta t stands to 0, then average rate becomes instantaneous rate. Mind it, that is a very very important point. This is as far as the reactant is concerned, this graph is demonstrated. But आपका जो टेक्स्ट बुक्स है ना, उसमें रिएक्टेंट एंड प्रोडक्ट का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन एक ही ग्राफ में बना के आपको कंफ्यूज कर लेता हूँ. मैं ये ग्राफ अलग अलग बना के आपको डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन देना चाहता हूँ. ओके बच्चों, होप यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. वेरी गुड, नाइस. एक थम्स अप एवरीबडी. बेतो, XYZ, Nurashmi, okay, Ayub, so you're from Kashmir, and your greetings from the Kashmir reaches here Hyderabad Infinity Line YouTube studio. Thank you very much. Okay, Nurashmi, let us talk about the other thing, instantaneous rate with respect to the product. Reactant gives rise to the product as the reaction proceeds, bachcho. Okay, so product ka concentration बढ़ जाता. The rate of a reaction at a specified time is called as instantaneous rate, and at a given instant of time is called instantaneous rate. The rate of a chemical reaction at any instant of time decreases, reactant concentration decreases and the product concentration increases. So let us talk about this concentration with the time with respect to the product. So product concentration is increased, right? So product concentration is increased, hey na, right? When the product concentration is increased, let us say it is going to be C1 concentration at a T1, right? And at a T2 C2 concentration at T2, right? And this is going to be del P, and this is going to be del R, del T, and it is going to be del P, right? And the rate of this is the average rate. So the average rate is going to be del P by del T is equal to minus C2 minus C1 plus T2 upon T2. Okay, now this is the way you have to say it is the positive way. This is the positive quantity. Okay, Betu, right. So if you take a line, again a tangent, at a given instant of time you can say, so you take a straight line and it is going to be a tangent. Okay, so it is a tangent and it is going to be theta. Slope is going to be tan theta, which gives you, this is the one, and it is going to be dP and dt. This is the change in concentration and the change in the reactant, and it is going to be rate instantaneous. dP is equal to dt is equal to slope is going to be tan theta. Tan theta. Understand? Clear? Any doubt, bacho? So let's speak about the more relation between these. Okay, this is about the instantaneous rate. So far we completed about the average rate and instantaneous rate. And example we can say N2 plus 3H2 and 2NH3. So in this, what is the average rate and instantaneous rate is given as minus d2 by dt, that is the rate of disappearance of d, and 2, and dH2 by dt, rate of disappearance of H2. This is the rate of disappearance, bacho. This is the rate of disappearance. This is the rate of disappearance, okay? And this is the rate of disappearance. And also NH3 by dt, and it is going to be rate of appearance of NH3, not included 1 by 2 here, not included 1 by 3 here. That is very important, bacho. Now let us see the overall rate of the reaction is given as, so the overall rate of a reaction is given as, it is going to be minus dN2 by dt is equal to minus 1 by 3 dH2 by dt is equal to plus 1 by 2 dNH3 by dt. Understand? Now if I want to say what is the rate of appearance of NH3 is equal to 2 by 3 into rate of disappearance of H2, we can write it. Yes, sir? Right. Now, for the instantaneous rate of reaction is expressed in the way dC by dt, dd by dt, da by dt and dB by dt. Here plus dC by dt 1 by 2. So, I want to say 2C. It is a product now. Product का plus है, reactant का minus है. Now you can see minus d by dt, so it is 3d, and A is given 4A, and it is going to be B. B plus 3d gives rise to C plus 4A. The answer for this is going to be here going to be B plus D. Okay, B plus 3d is equal to 4A plus 2C. So my answer for this question is going to be 2. Are you getting or not? So in the NEET examination, what you learn and what you see is going to be completely different. So if you have any doubts, please let me know. Make it fast. That's good. So factors affecting the chemical, okay, let us see this. For a reaction N2 plus 3H2 gives us 2 NH3. Okay, if NH3 by dt is equal to 2 into 10 power minus 4 and the value of H2 plus dt. Atreya, hi, how are you? I want you to please like the session. Okay, for this reaction you just write, so minus del N2 by del T is equal to minus 1 by 3 del H2 by del T is equal to plus 1 by 2 del NH3 by del T. Okay. Now look at this question. Here it is given, this value is given. Okay. This value is given as 2 into 10 power minus 4. Right. You are asked to calculate this value, I mean to say this value. So del H2 by del T, 3 comes here, 3 by 2 into del NH3 by del T. So 3 by 2 into 2 into 10 power minus 4, right? So I simply wanted to get out 2. So as a result of this, we are going to see 3 into 10 power minus 4. So we are going to see 3 into 10 power minus 4. How simple the reaction question can be handled. Hello buddy, technical ज्ञान. So मेरे को थोड़ा ज्ञान दे दो. Okay, before that you just want to ask you to please like the session. Vetri, hi, you have given the correct answer, bachcho. Agree? And this session, this type of questions are even important for CBSE. Agree? Fine. Let us move more ahead with these factors that influence the rate of a reaction. Okay? Factors that influence the rate of reaction. Any doubt as far as this question is concerned? And understanding the question, it can be easily handled. NEET examination questions ऐसे आते हैं, थोड़ा सा mind gravity में रहना. Or otherwise, if the simple question is also given, you will be just freak out and give the wrong answer. One question 4 marks, you will be 1000 number ahead. Okay, so striking the question wise question, you will be accumulating the marks and you are improvising the chance to enter into your dream medical college. That is important. Unnecessarily you are going in details about this question twisted that side, you are in the twist itself, you are not coming out. So you will end up with somewhere and getting result in that side kind of mindset is very difficult. Yes, Vetri, hope you understand, clear? टेक्निकल ज्ञान you said hello buddy like नहीं मारा अभी फिलहाल. So let's talk about the factors influencing the rate of reaction. So moving ahead, factors influencing the rate of reaction. Okay, I am drinking water, Betu. I just had it. Thank you. Okay, so factors influencing the rate of reaction. So students has a lot of love and affection on me, and I respect it. Thank you very much, and take the advices that I am giving to you. Okay, and I bless you. You all will be placed in a very good medical college of your dream. All the best, my dear students. Come on. Factors affecting the rate of reaction. First, concentration of the reactant. Okay, my dear students, reactant gives rise to the product. So, जो reactant concentration में depend करता है. So, the speed of a reaction always more for the more concentration. So, in general, I just want to say rate of a reaction is directly proportional to concentration to the power n. N could be some number that is 0 order or first order, and we are going to see second order, third order, whatever it may be, and the order. We will be watching what is the order in this further classes here. And another one is going to be the temperature. Agar you see, a chemical reaction takes place between the collision of the reactant molecules. So let us say these are the reactant species. So according to molecular theory, these are considered to be a bimolecular, and these are going to make a random zigzag motion. Okay, and random zigzag motion, when they are in a random zigzag motion, they always make a collision. When the collision happens, now these collisions are perfectly elastic collision. Motivation study या कौन से class lecture चल रहे हैं? Okay, it is all about a chemical kinetics grade 12, and it is a NEET का preparation चल रहा है बेटा. So enough motivation is given. You please like the session. Sorry मैंने title नहीं देखा. Okay, ये title ये description box में आना है. You please like the session, and you can see as these collisions are happening now, when the reactant molecules make a collision, the reactant molecules old bonds are broken because of the impact given by the collision, and the new bonds are formed, so that reactant is going to be converted into the product. So that is according to the basics of the collision theory. You know, these collisions increases, kinetic energy is directly proportional to absolute temperature. That is a fundamental rule we use in the kinetic theory of gases. है ना? Yes. आयुष दुबे तक क्वेश्चन पढ़ा मैं देख होती में समझना है कौन सा फॉर्मूला याद करो ना. आयुष दुबे सीधा फॉर्मूला दिमाग में रख के क्वेश्चन मत देखना. This is not for Dubey, for the entire class. Something you keep in the mind and you just look at the question. This is not the way. And read the question. ये क्वेश्चन कहना चाहता हो क्या पूछना चाहता हूँ, पहले ये देखो. Okay, and the question says something, question asks something, said something, ask something. You just correlate the relation between these two. That is the gateway for your answer. Agree? दुबे समझ में आ रही क्या? क्वेश्चन में जो दिया हुआ, जो पूछा हुआ, ये पहले एनालाइज करके दोनों का रिलेशन देख. एग्री? बेतु वेट्री great. Yeah. So as the temperature increases, the rate of a reaction always increases, right? When the temperature increases, rate of reaction increases because the kinetic energy increases. We are going to see much details about the Arrhenius theory for this. You know one thing, for every chemical reaction, most of the cases, for every 10 degree rise in temperature, the speed of reaction almost doubles, sometimes triples also. It is true, agree? And so in the rate of reaction increases with the increase in temperature of the reaction. Yes, it is true. 50% of the nitrogen pentoxide decomposes in 10 days at 0 degrees centigrade. When you say in 5 hours, it can happen at 25 degrees centigrade. In 12 minutes, it can happen at 50 degrees centigrade. So ये याद रखना है, आपको कन्विंस करने के लिए 3 एग्जाम्पल्स दिया हुआ. You don't have to memorize this. Vetri, I always says, never memorize anything, you understand everything. No problem, beta. Okay, Vetri, I am teaching in English, and those students who are interacting with me in Hindi, I am just interacting with Hindi, and no problem, you never missed it anything. Vetri, for you I will tell you, if a question is given, question tells some data to you, some information question will give, and at the end the question is going to ask something, and you just see the information and you see what exactly the question is asked, and you correlate the relation between the given information and the question, and based on that you just find which formula can match with this given data and asked question, and that give you exact the gateway to the answer of the question. Vetri, you like it? You like it? So it could be physics, it could be chemistry, it could be anything. 20 to 25 questions daily for the per chapter. Is it sufficient? Ayush Dubey, question number is not the criteria. Question number is not the criteria. You do 5 questions in physics, but that 5 questions has an impact. So you can do 100 questions later. Okay, if you do 100 questions without understanding, has no use. Okay, 20 to 25 is not the matter. Okay, yes, the numbers is also a parameter. Make it 35 to 40 questions per day, per subject. Eventually it will reach to 50. And once the syllabus is completed, you make 100 to 150 per subject per day. In the rapid fire, you just 200 and greater. Definitely, if you do these numbers now, and you see some of these bloody numbers that is coming here, my dear students. So hundreds of questions, thousands of questions you are doing right, and one of the or a few of the questions surprisingly can visit in your NEET examination paper. Dubai, agree or not? Let it be 10 initially, let it be 15 next week. Okay, as 2-3 weeks, make it 25, make it 35. So that is called constant improvisation. Can definitely can help you. Not only creating miracles in the NEET, you know, it can be anything better for your future, right? And my dear children, Dubai, please like the session. I want to see. Okay, sir, I do questions and also analyze it is there or wrong. Analyze if they are wrong or right. And while analyzing, Dubai, you have to understand what is your tendency to do mistakes. So what is your weak areas, what is your strengthened areas, and what to do, what not to do. वो ऐसे नहीं करना है, ना करना, ना करो. Okay, if it is not done like that, it shouldn't be done like that. And that require an assessment platform. For that, NEET Infinity Learn Atreya program is there, and we have Sri Chaitanya Academy test series is also there. And we support you guys, and you can do the test series. And Dubai, what you are asking us is a valid question. Really, I stopped this conversation on the chemical kinetics and talking about this, right? Aish, okay, thank you very much, and please like the session ना. एक बार like button मारो, हमको दिखा देता. Okay, Ayush Dubey. Now, never by heart anything, never and ever by heart anything, right? And let us see here, catalyst. Yes, of course, you have catalyst. What is a catalyst? Catalyst is a substance अरे like button मारो you, okay, and you just press the dislike button or like button, और एक बार मारो, आपको पता चलेगा. Okay, right. Let's say a catalyst is a substance which enhances the rate of the reaction. Catalysts are of various types, like positive catalyst and a negative catalyst. A positive catalyst increases the speed of reaction, negative catalyst decreases the speed of a reaction. A positive catalyst, a catalyst is the name is used by default, it is supposed to be a positive catalyst. So, catalyst is a substance that increases the rate of reaction without itself undergoing a chemical change. When a suitable catalyst is added, the rate of reaction definitely increases. Agree? Right? Right. Now, the rate law. Okay, so what is the rate law? The expression which relates the rate of reaction with respect to the concentration of the reaction is called as a rate law. Okay, and consider a general reaction A plus B gives rise C plus D. A moles of A plus B moles of B gives rise C moles of C plus D moles of D. Bacho, here you remember one thing, law of mass action. According to the law of mass action, here A, B, C, D are the stoichiometric numbers, and you can see according to law of mass action. So the rate of a reaction is directly proportional to A to the power A and B to the power B. And A, B are actually, they are stoichiometric constants, but rate law expression, A rate is equal to A to the power alpha or X and B to the power Y. Okay, so X and Y may or may not be equal to A or B. That is the key point, where you can see the rate law expression for this reaction is given. A rate of a reaction is directly proportional to A to the power of X and B to the power of Y. Hi, Dilip Kumar. ना कहाँ गलत किया आप बोलो, कहाँ गलत किया बोलो. So when you comment something, you just support yourself, right? कहाँ गलत किया बोलो, because that comment is going to impact a lot. So this X may be equal or may not be equal to A. Ha, Dilip, that's good boy. Y may be equal to B or may not be equal. That's what I want to say. Here rate of a reaction is directly proportional to A or B, and you can also say the rate of a reaction is equal to K, A to the power X and B to the power of Y. Okay, here the where exponents X, Y may or may not be equal to the stoichiometric. हाँ सही है, thank you. Your froze quadri, your audio is too low, can you say it loudly? Please check your internet connection. Here we are using sophisticated mic system and dedicated internet systems and HD cameras, and you please check your internet connection beta. Okay, Dilip Kumar ऐसा ही किया ना. Okay, it may be equal to X or Y or may not be equal as well. So it is said to be, the equation 5 can also be written as rate is equal to, for dr by dt is equal to k, A to the power X and B to the power Y, and here k is equal to rate constant or specific rate constant. This specific rate constant can tell you the magnitude of the specific rate constant value, can tell you the speed of the reaction. So this is form of the differential rate equation and the proportional rate constant called rate constant. So we had a very good discussion in today's class, and अगले क्लास में हम ऑर्डर दिखाने वाले हैं, मॉलिक्युलरिटी दिखाने वाले हैं, and order when you say the differential rate expressions, and we are going to integrate it for various orders, and we are going to see it again on the Saturday, and we'll discuss. Don't miss that class, and please like these sessions and share with your friends, and subscribe to Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel. Hope you like today's class. अगली क्लास अगले शनिवार को 12 बजे को दिलीप कुमार, okay, Dalip Kumar, sorry. So Betu, Ayush Dubey. So stay tuned, and for that you please like this session and you just press the bell button ताकि आपको पता चलेगा क्या क्या क्लास कब होगा. Okay, thank you Soumya, and we are done from my side, and signing off, Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry from Infinity Land. Thank you very much. See you all. Please like this session. Thank you.